Have you ever been in a conversation and wanted to say something, but then stopped yourself just in time? If so, you might have bitten your tongue. A common English idiom that many language learners struggle to understand. Let me tell you a funny story about a time when someone misunderstood this idiom. My friend Sarah was at a fancy dinner party and the host asked her opinion on the meal. "It's delicious," she exclaimed. "I had to bite my tongue to stop myself from eating too much." Needless to say, the other guests were quite shocked by her response. So, what does bite your tongue actually mean? It's an idiom that refers to the act of restraining yourself from saying something, usually because it would be inappropriate or unwise to do so. Let me show you an example of how to use bite your tongue correctly. My coworker Tom was about to criticize our boss's decision in front of the entire team. But just in time, he caught himself and said, "You know, I was going to say something, but I think I'll bite my tongue on that one." Here are some examples of how you can use bite your tongue in different contexts. In a casual conversation, I had to bite my tongue when my friend started complaining about her boss again. In a formal setting, the CEO paused for a moment, then decided to bite her tongue and not comment on the controversial proposal. In a negative context, I was so angry, I had to bite my tongue to keep from yelling at my neighbor. In a humorous context, when I saw the terrible spelling mistake on the sign, I had to bite my tongue to keep from laughing. In a literary context, the young diplomat bit his tongue, resisting the urge to voice his dissent in the tense meeting. In a business setting, during the heated board meeting, the CFO had to bite his tongue to avoid escalating the argument. On social media, I wanted to respond to that post, but I decided to bite my tongue and not get involved. To help you remember the meaning of bite your tongue, try picturing yourself literally biting down on your tongue to stop yourself from speaking. This visual image can serve as a useful mnemonic device to recall the idiom's figurative meaning of restraint and self-control. Now, let's explore some interesting facts about the idiom bite your tongue. This idiom was used to describe the physical act of biting one's tongue to prevent speaking. The idiom reflects the cultural value of self-control and the importance of thinking before speaking, which is highly valued in many societies. There are variations of this idiom, such as hold your tongue or keep a civil tongue in your head. The phrase has been used in various literary works and continues to appear in modern novels and films. Here are some similar and related idioms to bite your tongue. Similar idioms: swallow your words, clam up, zip your lip. Opposite idioms: speak your mind, let the cat out of the bag, blurt out. Related idioms: hold your tongue, keep a civil tongue in your head, curb your tongue. Let me show you how you can use bite your tongue in your own way. Original sentence: I had to bite my tongue when my boss suggested we work overtime this weekend. Rephrased without the idiom: I had to refrain from commenting when my boss suggested we work overtime this weekend. Here's a real-life story that demonstrates the effective use of bite your tongue. My friend Sarah was at a family dinner when her uncle started making insensitive comments about a sensitive political issue. Instead of lashing out, Sarah took a deep breath and bit her tongue, choosing to stay calm and avoid escalating the situation. Her restraint helped diffuse the tension and keep the conversation civil. Let's address some common mistakes and how to avoid them when using the idiom bite your tongue. Grammatical mistake: I had to bite my tongue. The correct form is I had to bite my tongue. Meaning misunderstanding: some people think bite your tongue means to literally bite your tongue, which can lead to awkward situations like the one I described earlier. Inappropriate context: using bite your tongue in a situation where you actually want to express your opinion, rather than restraining it. Now, let's test your understanding of the idiom bite your tongue with a few multiple choice questions. 1. What is the meaning of the idiom bite your tongue? A. To literally bite your tongue. B. To refrain from saying something. C. To speak your mind. Correct answer, B. 2. Which of these is a synonym for bite your tongue? A. Speak your mind. B. Blurt out. C. Hold your tongue. Correct answer, C. 3. Which of these is an antonym for bite your tongue? A. Clam up. B. Let the cat out of the bag. C. Swallow your words. Correct answer, B. In summary, bite your tongue is a common English idiom that refers to the act of restraining yourself from saying something, usually because it would be inappropriate or unwise to do so. Understanding and using this idiom correctly can help you communicate more effectively in a variety of contexts, from casual conversations to formal settings. Now it's your turn. Try using the idiom bite your tongue in a sentence and share it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more English idiom lessons. Happy learning!